Hello, Sagittarians. I'm hoping that you're all well. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and if you're one of my incredible subscribers, thank you for being here. Let's take a minute to just kind of get into the energy. Please note that these are general messages. They are not going to resonate for everybody, so just take what does and leave the rest. If none of it resonates for you, it just means it's not your reading this time. That being said, if you'd like a personal reading, you can find a link to my website in the description box below. Or if you don't find that you jive with my energy, there are hundreds of amazing YouTube readers out there, so please be sure to find the one that jives with you. I also want you to know that you are loved, cared about. I needed a deep breath there as I'm starting to feel things move. And I don't have a specific question that I'll ask Spirit, so Spirit, please remove my ego, my filters, and just give me the messages that Sagittarius may require right now. Tell us about a current situation possibly that many Sagittarians are facing at this point in time. Okay. Eight of Cups in reverse. Let's get 3 cards. Three of Pentacles in reverse. What is the next card, please, spirits? 9 of Pentacles. Okay. It's possible that at this point in time, you may be feeling as though somebody around you or a few people around you are not cooperating. They're not trying to be very team orientated, very much in a mood to work with each other. They could very much be approaching a situation only from the standpoint of themselves and how it will benefit them, or maybe they're trying to make sure that they look good, because I'm looking at the way that this individual is standing there quite proud, and there's a part of you I feel that wants to walk away, or perhaps maybe you just have done, because on an emotional level, a feeling level, there's a part of you that doesn't agree with what is going on, okay? That 3 of Pentacles is also about people who don't want to coordinate with others. They don't want to find all of the needed elements. They don't like functioning as a unit. They don't like getting a job done together. They don't like contributing to a group, unfortunately. They don't like cooperating. They don't like combining efforts. Now, this doesn't need to be serious, but this could be something that is getting a little bit frustrating for you, because say you're trying to plan or you're trying to approach a situation from a competent standpoint and you want to get a job done or carry out an assignment well or meet some goals, and you have to unfortunately include this person on what happens. I feel like it might be taking all of your strength at this point in time to not turn around and walk away, right? But for now, I feel like you might be growing a little bit wary. You could be feeling even drained by demands. Perhaps you're dealing with somebody who's quite demanding. Maybe you're feeling a little tired and listless, possibly even lacking energy. Some of you may even feel weighed down by worries or becoming burnt out. And I have a feeling again that it's because you're almost stuck. I'm getting this stuck feeling like you're at the mercy of somebody else's influence. So some examples of that could be if you live at home and you're at the mercy of having to get along with siblings, or having to get along with your parents even if you don't agree with them, or say if this is in a friend context, maybe you need their help with moving and you've always helped them, but right now they never seem to want to help you out when you need it. Or perhaps you know, you're raising children and you've got one way that you feel is very important, and you've got some certain things that you want to instill into them and teach them, but yet your partner could not agree. Maybe they think it should be opposite of what it is that you're trying to teach, despite the fact that it's important. Maybe you're trying to teach them to be disciplined or to rely on themselves, or perhaps even you're at the point where you're deciding, I need to be disciplined and that you're going to handle this situation alone. Okay, again, something about acting on your own, and maybe you're not even going to tell the person that you're dealing with what you're going to do. You're just going to end up taking the bull by the horn. Okay, so let's see if we can dive a little bit deeper, Sagittarians, to see what could possibly be. I mean, despite what I've just listed, we could see what possible obstacles there are with this situation. Yes, there we go. King of Cups. And Emperor. Yeah, okay. You could be dealing with an Aries. This represents Aries. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, perchance. And yeah, this person that you're dealing with is very strict. They like to create stability around them. They like to sit on their throne, and they like to rule with an iron fist. I don't know if they're doing it from a manipulative standpoint, but instead I'm getting this feeling like it's coming from a place of not feeling secure in oneself emotionally, right? So if this person has emotions that are making them uncomfortable, then they feel uncomfortable. And instead of dealing with it, what they do is they focus control outward. So if something is bothering them possibly, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be with you, it could be that reality has hit them in some way, shape, or form, and now they're kind of putting on this stoic, cold, I'm in charge type behavior or persona. You could be dealing with a father figure, right? We have heavy masculine energy here. Doesn't have to be male, it could be female, and somebody who's very in touch with their masculine side, masculine energy. And this person could be setting the direction and the tone, or they're trying to protect and defend what's has been created as is, and they don't want any change. Because if this card was upright, then we would be dealing with, let's look at the options, let's look at the choices. But I feel like this person, they want things their way, and they'll exercise their authority. They're gonna take that leadership role by being commanding and exerting control. If they're in a position of strength, they could even be a little manipulative, and I don't think it's in a malicious way, but I think it's just because they know how to get what they want. I'm getting the feeling that inside, emotionally, the external world is getting to this person, so they're not very calm at this point in time. They may have trouble maintaining their composure. They might not feel emotionally stable or secure, and doesn't know how to deal with a crisis, so possibly has gone within, and hence the ironclad armory has come up, right? They may not seem very caring at this point in time, and they may not seem very tolerant, all right? But I feel that this is just because of a situation external to them, and it's triggered something in them that's not making them happy. And in order to feel some sort of calmness, or to tolerate the emotions that they're going through, or to be able to be diplomatic, they need to exert control. Okay? So let's see what the foundation is of this, please, Spirit. What is the foundation? I think I already understand that this probably would have come from something that they learned in childhood. But yeah, they want things their way. They seem to think that they know best at this point in time, and there we go. We've got that counterpart. Again, I'm seeing a lot of water here, so a lot of emotion. Look at this, cups, cups, cups. So perhaps something that they wanted to come through, or a dream that they were trying to fulfill, or something that they were trying to pursue that they thought they would love, didn't come through. And again, we've got that Queen of Cups energy, but upside down. So inside, they're not doing well, and this just confirms it. Okay, so let's see, anything in the recent past that can maybe speak a little more into this. Losing control. Maybe they lost control at work. Maybe something happened with their boss. Wow, yeah, look at this. You got 2 kings. That means there's a lot of masculine energy going on around here. So they might be butting heads with somebody in the family, or at work, or with a friend. And neither of these two kings are wanting to lay down their swords, so to speak. They both want things their way, and I feel like maybe this has been a bit of an ongoing issue, right? But again, you've got this King of Wands in reverse. This could be you. You might be feeling very frustrated, right? Having to fall under the control, because the King of Pentacles can be very, very controlling, which also, you know, the King of Pentacles reminds me very much of the Emperor. So this person may not meet all commitments and promises. They don't assume responsibility. Maybe as of late hasn't been dependable. Maybe hasn't been somebody that you can count on in a crisis, or isn't serving as a rock that you can lean on. Maybe they're not being supportive. Maybe they're not encouraging the accomplishments that you're trying to happen, like to make happen. I feel like this person doesn't readily jump in to help. And I don't feel there's something in terms of not working steady. Like they may even get mood swings. Okay, so that could be possible as well too. But when this World card is showing up in reverse, it's like I get the feeling that nothing is getting accomplished, okay? And maybe they're not even very involved, and that could be a problem too. You could be standing up and saying, look, you're not even involved in this situation, but yet you stand there and you're telling me how to do things. So that can be very frustrating. Definitely. So again, they might not be contributing, they might not be rendering their service, or they might not be giving of themselves at this point in time, but I feel like it's just that they've got too much going on and they're not able to bring parts together at this point in time. And there we go again. Okay, so again, this comes from their thoughts and their beliefs, and it kind of circles back to what I was talking about earlier in terms of maybe how you want to teach. See, kids again too. So this could very well be anything, maybe how you're training an animal, how you are raising a child, how you are raising a teenager, or how you manage things at home. One person has one belief, one person has another. One doesn't want to give and doesn't see opportunities or look at other options as a way of being, and I feel like this is you again, Sagittarius, and you and your beautiful energy. You're trying to say, look, and it's kind of like every wand that you present, it's like they're kind of ditching it. So I feel like some of you may reach out for some guidance on this. It might be possible that, I don't know, maybe you look up some experienced teachers on a matter, right? Maybe you want to try and get your facts together. But again, the Hierophant is important because it is a major arcana. So in the near future, what I do see happening here is that you might be educating this person, okay? I feel like you'll have pursued some knowledge and you're going to become very informed and you're going to increase your understanding. And I think that you're going to show this person or teach this person, right? And maybe that's going to help them conform and follow the rules a little more, okay? And maybe stay within conventional bounds, or learn to adapt to the system that you're trying to implement here, all right? And doing what's expected. I don't feel that this is anything serious to be worried about at this point in time. In fact, I feel like both are going to be committed to the cause, okay? I feel like this person's going to stop looking at being so strict and firm, because I think they're going to see how it's impacting you, okay? You might even call them out and say, look, you're being a little bit childish, you're being a little bit stubborn, you're not acting on anything, but yet you're barking orders at me. And I feel like you're going to be implementing a little bit of a, let me show you the reins here, let me teach you something about what will happen or what the consequences will be if you continue on the path that you've chosen. And if you continue to fight with me, if you continue to butt heads with me, this is what's going to happen. And I think that that is going to set this person up to turn this around and go, okay, so what do you propose? Show me what's in this cup. Show me what's in this cup. Show me what's in that cup. And I think that that's when this is going to turn around, and it'll be the beginning of action in the right direction in terms of what it is that you're trying to implement. All right, Sagittarians, I'm sending you so much love. I hope this resonated for you. Please remember to hit like, share, or subscribe because it helps to support the channel. And I'm sending you so much love. See you again soon. Bye, Saggies.